Now we're going to go over a shortcut to convert a times a over b to a mixed fraction. So this, first of all, I'm going to show you the shortcut. So you can say, oh, it's just a plus the difference in your numerator and denominator plus that difference squared all over b. So here's your example, how to apply it. 24 times 24 over 9. So your a is 24 and b is 29. Ignore that it's capitalized. All right. So if I put this in straight into the formula, you take the original number, which is also the number in the numerator, 24, plus take the difference, and then, here, let me get a nice little pointer here, and laser pointer. So you take the difference right here, and then you also put that difference squared over the denominator, okay? So we have 24 minus 5 plus 5 squared over 29, or basically 19 and 25 29ths. And that works. Now, of course, I always like to know, why does it work? So the way I would tackle these problems is I would actually change it to subtraction, because I don't like to go a times a, because that's a squared. That's probably pretty big. So I said, hey, what if I broke it into 1 minus b minus a? So I know I'd have a1s and a of these b minus a's over b's. So I would basically break it into that problem. And that does work pretty darn well. But if you keep going on this with some steps and do some algebra, you can actually make yourself take yourself all the way to the shortcut. So I went ahead and distributed the a, and then I said, hey, this is starting to look like a perfect square. If only I had an extra minus ab and I only had an extra b squared. So I went ahead and put those in, but if I put them in, I have to take them out. Otherwise, I've changed my formula. And then I said, okay, I'm going to put that nice square as one fraction and break out the other two pieces. And so now you can see it's starting to look like the shortcut, right? And in fact, there it is, a plus a minus b right here. Let me go ahead and get my pointer again. There you are, pointer. There's your pointer. So there's the a, right? This is the a minus b right here, plus a minus b squared over b. Now, one caution, first of all, note that if the difference is negative, you will need to subtract, okay? So if a over b is less than 1, you're definitely going to have to subtract. If a over b is greater than 1, you are going to have to do some adding. So just make sure you keep that in mind, okay? Then one other caution, what about when a minus b squared is greater than b? Well, you're going to have to regroup. So let me show you an example of that. So this is very similar to the previous problem, except instead of a denominator of 29, we have 31, okay? So there's a and there's b. And I go ahead and put in the bits, and you can see 24 minus 7 plus 7 squared over 29. So if I were just writing this out, I would write 17 and 49 over 29, but that's not a proper mixed fraction. So I have to regroup and pull out 29 from that numerator. So that leaves 20, and put that extra 1, that whole, onto the 17, and that makes 18. So again, a very nice shortcut for multiplying a times a over b.